Hey there guys, Jeroen here. Today we're going to be discussing what Google AdSense is and what Google AdWords is, and how they are different. So first of all, let's go ahead and take a look at Google Ads. So Google Ads in general. So let's go ahead and search for. We'll go to google.com and search for car insurance. And what you see here when it comes up is you see pretty much three different areas. You got this main area right here, which is prime real estate for the search engines. So these are ads that businesses put up, and they pay as much as $15 per click. And it all depends on what kind of keywords they're going for. Car insurance is a very competitive and a very lucrative keyword, so it's going to be high competition and pretty expensive for these guys. So they're actually paying for traffic. Next, we have a section underneath here where you have your organic search results. So these are free listings. So if your website's in here, you're not paying for this traffic. So, and by the way, this little toolbar underneath, that's the SEO Quake toolbar. That just I have that installed. It just shows me a little bit of information about websites before I go to them, but we're not going to be really getting into that today. So you've got these, the prime real estate here, where you're paying as much as $15 per click. Here you've got your free or organic listings, where a lot of companies, they do what's called search engine optimization, or SEO, to try to rank high in the search engine for keywords that are lucrative, so they can get free traffic to their website or their online business. Next, this section on the right here, these are the pay-per-click ads. So these are AdWords campaigns that businesses are running, where they pay per click, just like here, but it's not quite as expensive. They also bid for how high they rank in here. So the one on the top is going to be paying the most per click, and also their ad is going to be the most relevant to whatever the user is searching for. So these are companies running AdWords campaigns, and if you have a business and you don't want to do all the legwork of trying to rank here for the organic search results, you can set up an AdWords campaign where you just pay per click, and you can get traffic very easily to your website that way. And it's going to be targeted traffic, people actively searching for what you have to offer. So it's worth paying for if you set up an ad correctly. And you can do that. Just search for Google AdWords, and it's the first thing that comes up. But you can also use this Google keyword tool to help you set up your AdWords campaign, but also if you want to get free traffic to your website. So let's go ahead and type in that term, car insurance, and we'll go ahead. I got to fill in this CAPTCHA here, make sure that I am human. And when we search for car insurance, it gives me some information here. So it's a broad match, meaning that this is really any terms that people are searching for that include car insurance. You can see the competition is high. Global monthly search results over 6 million, which means that's the entire world. And then local monthly search results 1.5 million. That's the United States. I'm here in the U.S. And so you have some relevant keywords down here. And this is a great tool to use if you're looking to get targeted traffic to your websites, whether you pay for that traffic or whether you want to do search engine optimization and try to rank for these organic search results where you get free traffic. So that's pretty much AdWords. And next we'll go to AdSense, which really they're the same thing, just two different perspectives, looking at really the same thing. One side is wanting to pay for traffic, and the other side is wanting to get paid for funneling traffic, from their website to another website. And here Google is the one getting paid to host these ads, but there are other websites. Even your website, you can put AdSense ads on your website, and that's how you can get paid. And for example, here we've got this AdSense ad right up here, right here, and all over this site. Now, the key to making money with AdSense is you want to make websites and host AdSense ads for keywords that are competitive and things that people are searching for and they have to be competitive because that's going to drive up the cost per click. So when companies bid, for example, acne, that's a very hot market right now. It's a great niche, and so when people click on these ads, it's going to cost the companies hosting or placing these ads. It's going to cost them, anywhere from a few cents to a few dollars per click, and you get paid for that, and Google gets a little share of that as well. But you want to go for competitive keywords that are lucrative, things that companies are going to want to place ads for on your site, and that's how you're going to make the most money with AdSense. And in my next video, I'll show you how to make these ads actually look like part of your site, so they just look like links that are part of your site, so people are more likely to click on them. And it's also said that text ads, they either pay you more or people are more likely to click on them. In my opinion, people are more likely to click on them because they just look like part of your site rather than flashy banner ads. People just automatically filter them out these days. They don't really even look at them anymore. But these text ads, they definitely seem to do pretty well. I mean, I get anywhere, sometimes up to $3 per click, usually anywhere from 50 cents to $1.50, but it can be as high as $3 or even higher. And I mean, there certain keywords and ads can go way beyond that. But let's go ahead and take a look at how you would set up an AdSense ad on your site. So you go ahead and just go to Google, search for, if you've never set up an AdSense account before, just go to Google, search for AdSense. It's going to be the first thing that comes up. And but anyways, I've got it pulled up right here. So here's what it would look like when you click on My Ads. If you click on Home, it's going to show you just what your earnings are, if you've earned anything. But here is how you set up an ad. It's very easy. Type in the name of the ad, select the ad size or the format, and I would definitely recommend going with what Google recommends because they definitely know what ads work. They know what format types work, which ones people are more likely to click on because of the way that they are shaped. I mean, people read, horizontally, so you want things that are going to have plenty of space for text so that they can read things horizontally, and other things like that. But it also is going to depend on how your site is laid out and where you're putting the ads. If you're putting them in your sidebar of your blog, if you're putting them into the main body of the post, if you want to align them with your text and your pictures and things like that, or if it's going to be in your header, the top of your site. You can also, so let's say whatever keyword you're going for, there aren't that many ads, and Google doesn't have an ad to show on your site. You could choose to either show blank space, fill ads from another URL, or just choose a solid color so it just looks like part of your site. And here you can also make it part of a custom channel, so whenever you check your reports, you can pretty much check to see what channel is doing the best and things like that. You just put relevant sites together. Down here you can create custom default settings. So if you have a series of sites that use the same theme or whatever, you can make a custom layout so that each time you make an ad, it's just very easy to make the ad look like part of your site, like we did here. So the colors and all that, and font, you can mess around with that to make it look like part of your site, and that's going to attract more clicks. But once you do that, once you set this up, Google makes it very easy. Just click Save and Get Code, and it's gonna make me log in. But you would just save and get code, and yeah, I've got to actually make an ad. But well, let's go ahead and just do that real quick. Then just add one, and see if it'll actually make me do anything else. Alright, so it pulls this up, and you just click on it, it highlights it, and then copy it, and then you would just paste it on your site anywhere you can put HTML on your site. If you're on a WordPress blog, you know exactly where you can put that, or if you're putting it on Blogger, like blogspot.com, if you have a blog there, Google makes it even easier. You just click monetize, and they automatically put ads in there for you. But you can pretty much put these ads anywhere that you can put HTML, whether it's on your website, on your blog, on a forum profile, anywhere that they let you put these ads, you can you can put them there, and when people click on them, you get paid. So essentially, AdSense and AdWords are really the same thing. They're just two perspectives of that same thing. It's just Google having a network, where they host ads, and you can become part of that network and either get paid for those ads, or you can run an ad yourself. Just run an AdWords campaign and attract traffic to your website. You just have to pay for that traffic. But that's essentially it. Again, my name is Jeroen, and thank you for watching.